ICT, intra-company transferee. It works for people who, let's say, take Sumitomo Bank, okay, or Toyota Corporation, something known. And somebody working for at least 1 year in a high-profile position, because, for example, mechanic working in assembly line in Toyota plant somewhere in Yokohama cannot be transferred. He doesn't have special knowledge, because specialized knowledge is basically the factor that will identify intra-company transferee. So the company technically works like this. See, all secret in the words, intra-company transferee. So if you work for one company overseas for more than a year and company transferring you to newly opened subsidiary in Canada, that's intra-company transfer. And you have to prove that this company, actually it's not you, the company has to have a permission from the government to bring people to Canada. It's not employee's task, it's employer task. And then employer asking government for permission to bring people from Japan here. Okay, fine. They prove everything, they pay them salary, they prove enormous amount of revenue already on the ground, you have ability to pay salary, then you invite the person from Japan. Okay, and then based on that permission, that person file for work permit. People sometimes confused. It's very tragic because they think, oh, I can apply for ICT. No, you can't. You technically apply at the final stage for work permit, but it's not you who apply for ICT. ICT is intra-company transfer. Company has to be involved heavily, and if you have weak company and open weak subsidiary, no, government of Canada will not recognize that. And that's the problem. ICT is a big scam. It's a big scam. And why it's a scam? Because people confused, and many lawyers and consultants basically selling this like panacea, like, okay, that will solve all your problems. Why? Well, because they mislead people to open account, to open company from own business over there. Let's say some designer has a business company there, and they open account business for him here and accounts and all that. Okay, like I said, it's possible. And then they apply for work permit, but the work permit will be rejected because, well, this new company doesn't have ability to pay salary. How people get rejected, but people who take money from them already paid. And that's a scam. Let's say the person got work permit, got here. There is no avenue to immigrate. This is not an immigrant path. It's like somebody telling you, this is the car, but you cannot ride to the destination. You have a car, but you don't have anything. No gas, no oil, nothing. No food for the road, because you spend all the money here, you have no money to survive. So people stuck. 90% of ICT scheme is a scheme. Because legitimate ICT never advertise. Company coming to us, let's say Toyota coming to us and saying we open branch, we want to transfer a couple executives from there to here. Excellent, we will do that. Why Toyota is supposed to advertise it and sell it to someone? That's stupid, right? So legitimate business never advertise. Once you see ICT for everybody, that's a scam. So people in Japan must be very, very, very careful about that. So if you can promote this video, this conversation, and say, be careful, ICT mostly is a scam, you will save a lot of people. But those people, they have ideas, some small business, some experience, some English. That's the best for them to apply through startup because it's all legitimate, honest, direct, and this is direct immigration path. See the difference? No future, questionable application, very shady dealing versus all open, honest, affordable, and for everyone who can have it. Okay? See the difference. And that's the problem, actually. Thank you for asking. Yeah.
Sounds like it's a very important thing to know for those who want to
Oh,
start
yeah.
a business
Oh,
in
yeah.
Canada.
Yeah. Yes.
Because that's
Yeah.
path, like ICT work permit.
Yeah.
It sounds like easier and
Of course.
less,
Yeah.
costs.
Just pay money and we will get you some employer, some shady business. Of course it's easy.
But
That's
that
how
doesn't
people
really,
people forget about simple things. If it's too good to be true, it's not true. So it's kind of simple, right?
But the important thing is that that doesn't lead to
Yes.
immigration.
Even if people here, they have to ask, what is will I get my final desired result? Immigration. Will I get my PR status? And people with ICT say, and this is where they fail, because they cannot say that, because they cannot describe. They say, yeah, maybe, but people don't pay maybe. People want to pay for certainty, right? So,
So most likely they will end up burning their
Yeah.
money and
or working in McDonald's.
right, and eventually they shut down their
Yeah.
business
and
and
go back
to the
home
country.
with tail between their legs and just cry and say, oh, immigration in Canada is impossible. I was there. I burned all my money. I saw all that. And I don't blame them because, well, I blame because people are stupid sometimes and it's naive and trusty. But all they have to do is just apply due diligence and say, will that lead me to immigration status? No. Turn around, run away. And that's exactly what people should do with ICT. Again, because ICT real business, never advertise. Big companies, real business, finding lawyers, finding companies like us. We have a lot of ICTs. But it's real business, like hotel business, development business, any kind of real business, coming to us saying, we have this gentleman working for us in Helsinki or in Rome or in Los Angeles or in Tokyo, and we want to bring him here. Great, we will. But that's his internal business of the corporation with their employee. That's different. And then eventually, if company wants, they probably will support him somehow or her in immigration. But usually the company is not even interested to keep people here forever. 2-3 years, transfer knowledge, teach Canadians, and please go back. And some people do because they know from the start. They transferred it from one country to another. And that's the thing. Yeah. Like in America, they have L1 visa. That's the same thing. That's the same thing. You work somewhere, you can prove, you transfer it to US, same thing. But there is no immigration future. You have to do something on your own.
You will end up going back home.
And maybe end up with startup.
Startup visa, yeah.
But why don't you start right away from the right program?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.